Welcome to the Where You At podcast, where the checked out checks in. I'm one of your hosts, Lou. And as you can see, C-Talk isn't here right now. He's up in the Bay, but we have a very special guest named Callinah that will be joining us today.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Daru.
So Callinah works as an RN during her daytime hours, but at night she's an R&B alternative artist. And she's here to talk about her passion, creativity, and her experience. Your day job, you're an RN, right? And then by night you become like this R&B socialist, why did I say that?
I am a socialist.
This R&B artist that's like a different persona than who you are during the daytime. Like, do you have to put on this different like alternative like ego or like persona when you try to like amp yourself up to like, you know, push yourself to do all these things at night when you're really tired?
That's a good question. I feel like I try to be myself throughout, but I think when I like put on, like the hair and the makeup and like, like the look, because I just roll out of bed, like going to work.
Yeah.
I don't wear no makeup. I'm just, like bare bones.
Yeah.
And then after work, I don't know, I get like a rush of like energy. I don't know where it comes from, but it's because I love to do, what I love to do, which is sing, perform, write. So I think it just gives me a whole like another
like drive,
yeah, to go to the studio, because it's a lot of work. It's like basically 2 full-time jobs,
right?
At the end of the day, and so yeah, just be out here.
You were saying like you're like so busy and you're kind of living these 2 lives, and I always wonder like when everyone's like busy, you could define busy as like a good thing, but like don't you kind of feel like you need to like kind of reset sometimes and like kind of like check in obviously with yourself, but like just be like, hey, I need some time for me?
Yeah, I love to decompress. If I could, I would just chill at home and sleep and watch my favorite Netflix show or something like that. But I feel like I'm at this point where it's kind of like, when the opportunity presents itself, it's like you just never know when it is. So it's like always stay ready and like, right. I'm like really focused. So when I get hyper focused, I'm just in it. And I'm just what's the word? I'm just in it. I'm present.
How long have you been doing it?
I've sang since I was like 7.
Okay.
But then I became like a hip hop dancer for like 13 plus years. And then I started like, I've always sang and like composed songs like maybe in like college, or like in that age. But
what kind of dance do you do?
I did like hip hop choreography.
Do you break dance?
I took like a class or 2, but I'm not that good. I think Vex is pretty can school me on that. But I did like a bunch of choreography, and then during COVID is when I really like took singing seriously because I was really depressed. That's when I like became a nurse, was like when the pandemic happened. So that was a hot mess. And then I sang at like a work competition, and that kind of like was the start of me taking it more seriously. And I was like, I really want to do this.
Wait, are you Filipino?
I am Filipino.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm a nurse. I sing and I dance.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, like I see a lot of reels in the Philippines of people just singing over there like a sport.
No, listen, like
very good.
Filipinos are really, really talented. Like
that karaoke machine at a Filipino party is like always running.
Oh, I know, never ending. But yeah.
Speaking of breakdancing, did you get to see like the Olympic breakdancer?
I didn't see the whole thing, but I need to catch up on all the Olympics. But I did see like the one that is like being scrutinized right now.
Yeah.
That poor girl.
Her name is it Raygun? Yeah.
Raygun,
that's her nickname.
She's from which country?
Australia.
Yeah. So I've seen all the memes.
It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like pretty bad,
yeah.
But she's getting this attention, but it's also really negative attention that's obviously going to affect her mental health. You know, because
Yeah.
like I remember reading like a quote from her saying like, I'm happy like it's like opening these like opportunities or these windows where like people are supporting me, but it's opening up more windows of hate.
Yeah.
And like that's where it's like becoming like a really bad thing. Where at first it was like funny. It is funny. But then when you see the amount of hate like the world is, you know, putting on her, it's gonna affect her mentally.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Yeah. People are mean online.
So mean.
Well,
It's
I mean,
like
I heard that
bullying.
she has a PhD in
Dance.
breakdancing? Question mark?
Oh, really?
She has a
Oh.
PhD.
You can get a
in breakdancing?
PhD in
I
breakdance.
don't know.
I know you could get a degree in dancing, but I didn't know you could get a
with the kangaroos or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that happened during the Olympics too, but that was like one of the big things I guess that happened at the tail end of it. And
I mean, she single-handedly ended the b-boy breakdancing for the next.
Oh yeah, because they like
They
they're not
took it off,
they're-
right?
Yeah,
The
they're not
roster?
gonna like come back next year.
Well, apparently they already just before Raygun performed, they already decided that breakdancing wasn't going to be a thing in LA.
Oh,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
did you hear about the how they filmed like Snoop and Billie Eilish and it was in Long Beach, but then they they like marketed it as Malibu, and they like photoshopped the water to be like clearer
Clear-
and like
what?
prettier,
Wait, what?
and like a bunch of like Long Beach people were like
You can do
pissed.
that?
Huh?
You can do that?
Yeah, you could like,
Like an AI
you
thing?
can do
or is that-
everything nowadays.
anything.
You could edit like in
wait, what
post.
was the purpose of that? Like,
I think it was like the closing ceremony for the Olympics.
oh, I see.
And then they had like a big like concert and stuff, and then like they said it was in Malibu or Venice or one of those. Like, it was in Long Beach where it was really shot.
Wait, I heard that they were going to close out the ceremony with like Tom Cruise like flying into Hollywood sign. Did that ever happen, or did I? Just,
Wait,
I'm
what?
not sure.
What?
I'll
They
get
can't
back to you
afford
on
Tom
that.
Cruise, bro.
I
He
just
in
like heard someone
Scientology.
like I was just reading on like Instagram saying like Tom Cruise is gonna like fly from like Paris into the Hollywood sign to like hand over the torch
Wait,
to
he's
LA.
gonna fly to
know,
Paris into the Hollywood sign?
I mean, you know, like CGI, but like you know how he does all those crazy stunts.
Yeah,
But, like,
he does them himself.
I
I
just
think
thought it would be funny
That's interesting.
to see that.
that's so classic.
We'll get back to you guys on that, see if it's true or not. Speaking of Olympic crimes,
Do you guys have any like funny crime stories? Like I have one. It was like a Florida man. I don't know how long ago this was, but he basically
like what I was gonna do,
what?
or like what I would.
What?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, well, anyway, so he found out some guy was allergic to peanut butter, so he basically put his fists into like peanut butter jars and then like punched the man.
What?
And then that man went into anaphylactic
Peanut butter
shock.
man.
Wow. Damn, he must have hated that guy.
Yeah, dude. And to like figure out that he has a peanut allergy and then buy the peanut butter.
Wow.
Did he die?
I don't know.
We got to
It-
follow up on that.
Yeah.
I have one.
Damn.
Well, it was a show.
He got nutted. Sorry.
Unintended. I watched this show on Netflix called Bad Surgeon. And it was like basically the surgeon who was like studying, I think in like Italy or something. And he had hopped to like many countries. So he would always get away with like, he basically made this thing up where he was like putting trachs into patients they were made out of plastic. And tracheas, like it's part of your throat, like, and then it helps you breathe. You ever see like the people with the
where
holes
they like
in their
in like
their
an
neck?
emergency scene, they have to like put
So
a pen
AP bio.
Yeah.
Clearly that
Yeah.
didn't
or
work.
something.
And so basically, like he claimed that he had like performed this on mice first because like you're supposed to have like animal studies before like you have like a breakthrough research thing, and then he would like supposedly like use their stem cells and put it on the trach and it would like heal like great, but like people started dying, and then like nobody like caught onto it because he would like move from like one country to the next. And it was terrible. And then he was just like a liar because he had like a family in like different countries. and it was bad. And I'm
Dude,
like,
that man's a serial killer.
he was a killer.
Damn.
He had never performed those surgeries on like people before. I mean, on animals before. So it was just like humans immediately.
That's scary. So in
Yeah.
what instance would they need to have their trachea replaced? Is it replaced?
Well, like sometimes people, like it's broken or like they have to have like a hole here just to have better breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like crazy because I've worked in surgery before. So it's like, I was like, this is really bad.
Wait, what year was this?
This was, I mean, the show I think was like maybe
Like
a couple
recently?
months or like a
20
year ago.
years? Oh, a year ago?
But he had been doing this since like 20, maybe like 5 years ago. It was like pretty recent.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
of that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did he get
It's a good
caught?
show. He got caught eventually, but I think he had killed way more people than what he was like actually charged for.
Wow.
It was wild.
That's so sad.
Where
Yeah.
did you find this out from?
My coworkers.
Oh, okay.
It's like, have you seen The Bad Surgeon? Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to watch that because I really like true
That's good.
crime like documentaries and stuff.
I feel like a lot of females like true crime stuff. Like,
We do for some weird
I feel like
reason.
it like gives me experience of like what to do in
see
that
how they all
situation,
responded super fast.
and,
Yeah.
like, who to suspect, and like always have like my guard up.
Yeah, I feel like we're like safety is always such a concern.
Feel
So it's
lonely.
like
Where's Sea
true
Talk?
crime even better.
Yeah, it also makes me
Yeah.
feel like a lot better about my life sometimes.
She's like, I have it good.
Yeah, I don't really have any like funny crime stories. I just like remember reading about this guy who what's it called when like he like helps women get pregnant?
Oh, the
Surrogate.
guy with like the 1,000 kids.
Yes,
or whatever.
sperm donor.
Just-
How do
Yes,
you guys
sperm
know all
donor.
this?
But, like,
Yes, I've heard
But,
about
like he
this.
ended up donating his sperm to all the women that didn't even know.
Sperm Nation.
So
Sorry.
like they end up there's like what you said like over like
I think like he had like over 1,000 kids.
that's
Yeah.
insane.
I haven't seen the thing, but I really want to watch it.
So
but
he went full Genghis Khan.
he sure
Yeah,
did.
dude. Yeah, he
And
really
then-
did.
I think
Yeah.
some of them like were related. That
Yeah,
they
and
dated.
Or like
So it was
there
like
was
incest without knowing.
yeah, there was like a worry. There was like a worry that like since there's so many
Wow.
of his children or like offspring that they would go to the same schools and they would like end up like liking each other, like whatever.
But they're
Sorry,
like technically
what country
brother,
was this?
sister.
This is like Game of Thrones. And
This Game of Thrones. What country was this?
this is
Brazil?
What? I think it was in the Netherlands or like somewhere like in Europe.
Somewhere.
That's
in
where-
Europe-
that's where he's-
somewhere in Europe.
That's where he started, but then he also donated to other countries because there's a limit, and he was doing this like also under
Wow.
the table too.
surprise.
Oh my
That's really
God.
wild. I don't know. People are
All right.
crazy.
That'd be so weird if like you dated someone and you're like, oh, actually you're related. How so?
But how would they find that out? Like you wouldn't be able to find out until you take like the DNA.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Kind of fucked at that point.
Maybe they were like, oh, like, I
Literally.
grew up with like, I'm like a sperm
Fucked.
donor baby. And the other one was like, me too. And then maybe they found out that way. I don't
That
know.
could be a show. I'm gonna write a show off that. So what is this Florida man business thing? Because I put it in my birthday
Okay,
and
okay,
it said
go ahead.
a Florida man who grilled hamburgers then robbed Wendy's. So the topic for the funny crime stories is related to the Florida man thing because I guess like people in Florida be doing like crazy stuff.
doing
over there.
crazy stuff over there. But dude, the guy grilled his own hamburgers. He was like, "This isn't good enough," and then he went to go rob a fast.
That sounds
food
like
joint.
something actually I would do, but I wouldn't rob it. I would just buy it. So it's not that great of a story.
No, he spent all his money on the hamburgers.
Oh my god.
What?
What? What do you mean he spent all his money? How much is his hamburger?
He's a Florida man, so I'm sure he doesn't have that much.
And then now it's like $5.91 right now. Well, sorry.
Drew, did you want to try it? You just type in your birthday.
Here, I would type in Oh.
Wait. So what is this? Sorry, I'm like.
Oh yeah,
lost.
this Florida man.
Yeah, so it's like
Slow ride.
apparently there's a lot of like strange crimes happening in Florida, and you can there's like this trend going around like a long time ago where you can put in your birth date and then Florida man, and then like a random crime will pop up that happened on that day.
Okay. Yes, I
How do you
think I
guys know all
tried
this?
that once.
Let me
but I
do
forgot
yours.
what the crime. Yeah. Yeah, we're not revealing my
I
age.
feel really lonely right now because
Do I have to put the year?
it's
You
not
don't
a
have
year.
to do the
It's
year. It's
like-
just the
Oh.
Don't
month
worry,
and
Drew.
the
We'll do
date.
yours too.
I'm a Cancer. Anybody else a Cancer? Oh,
oh,
like that?
Oh wait, where is it? Oh,
I
yeah.
am-
Did I do that correct?
I'm a Gemini.
You're a Gemini. Nice.
you're definitely.
Oh wait, this
Gemini.
is like yours isn't funny. It's kind of bad. A Florida
Oh.
man has been accused of posing as a teenager and asking them to send explicit pictures of young girls.
Oh,
That's pretty bad. I think that's pretty bad.
that is pretty bad.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted by this "Am I gay?" question. Am I gay? 2023.
You know, I think because we were talking about Grinder, like
Yeah, and then I was like,
And it
"Wait,
popped
am
up.
I?" Maybe if I take
See,
this
it's
test.
your fault, Angelito.
Wait, what about yours, Drew? Wait, no, not the
What?
birthday for the Florida man.
Oh,
birthday.
that's good. What? How did I?
Not the gay
Just put in
quiz.
your birthday. When is your birthday?
February? Spell February? How do you spell February?
February. You want me to do it for you?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Maybe Drew is the
I was
Florida
like,
man.
damn, he's still at the wedding, you guys.
He never left.
He never left.
How put the year too?
No, it's just a,
Oh, okay. Damn, I did anyways. I got two.
you got to pick whatever is
choose
on your
the top.
date.
Find a sunflower. What?
Give it to me.
Doing.
No, that was an
He's, like,
ad.
clicking on
That was
all
an
the
ad.
ads.
That was an ad.
No.
Okay.
Hypersexuality
that. I was
is
like,
not
find us.
infidelity. It's an ADHD response. How do you spell response? Sorry, we're getting.
No, that's not how.
Is this still
No.
Pretty
Florida
blind, but
man
I'm
or,
pretty
like-
sure I saw Beyonce.
Sorry, Florida man birthday challenge. Birthday challenge. A Florida man chased his son who was not bathing with his van.
A Florida man chased
It's his son
son.
who was not bathing with his van.
What is van? Vans? Like the shoe or the van?
No.
See how confusing this
like a
is? This
car,
is what you're.
maybe?
It reflects on like how you're feeling
Whoa.
right now.
So the dad was chasing the
I'm
son
already
because he
conflicted.
wasn't
Don't make it
taking a
any
shower.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I like my hamburger one. Do you want to do yours, or you already know that was it?
Yeah, it was just the peanut butter one.
Actually, I think your peanut butter wins the hamburger.
Yeah, that's
one.
pretty brutal.
Okay.
Probably hated that guy.
Do you guys have any allergies? 'Cause
No
Michelle
allergies
almost
for
killed me
me.
once.
The what?
Michelle almost killed me once.
Why
I
would
was not aware of this.
So I'm allergic to chrysanthemum. I don't know
Chrysanthemum?
how. I know this.
Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, the
You're
Asian.
Vietnamese. Like, how are you?
Listen, I didn't write.
Chinese.
I didn't write my DNA code. All right. This ain't The Sims. Okay, but anyway, point is, so Michelle gave me like I was really sleepy one time, and she just gave me some tea, and like I took a sip. Right, good thing I took a sip. Right, and I was like, wow, this thing tastes weird. I never tasted this tea in my life. Right.
Then how
like-
do you know that you're allergic to chrysanthemum
Hold on, I'm
tea?
getting to it, woman. All right, and she's like, "What? You never had chrysanthemum?" I'm like, "Oh hell no!" I give it, pass it back to her. Right? I really told her like, "Yo, out of everything, I'm allergic to this one specific weird Asian yellow flower."
How did you find that out though? Like an allergy test, or
Dude,
like when you were
I mean-
young, you drank it, and then that's how they found out.
I don't know, man. It's like either an insurance company or the doctor's lying, but I did feel something. That little sippy sip, approximately 0.5 ounces. You're welcome. Anyways, yeah, I felt that. I felt something.
Like you're like itchy.
No, my whole body just felt really weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just your.
Maybe
body.
you're just sensitive.
Damn.
You're a sensitive
Y'all see
boy.
this? I'm getting attacked right now.
Little sensey.
All three fronts.
figure out, like,
He's just like, oh,
how you-
chrysanthemum.
She's ugly, yeah, man. Hey, clock in, dude.
How like you're? I'm just trying to figure out like how.
I was just speaking about me dying, and they're just punking on
He
me.
didn't die. Your throat did
you're
not
here.
close up. You're
How
fine.
did your
I'm
body-
like, you're, I'm
Could've,
a nurse.
would've.
You're fine.
How does your body feel though?
I can't explain the sensation. It just felt weird, you know, like.
That's not an allergy.
You're just feeling weird. You probably
Yeah,
get
true.
itchy.
Like you weren't even like yeah, like
Totally dismissing his
actual-
whole like allergy
Vibes,
thing. Like
No, I
now,
literally
runny
took
nose.
this much of a sip.
allergy tests.
allergy test.
What if I die?
We have a nurse on side.
Just
Making me work on my off day.
life support first, insurance.
Speaking of, I don't think I actually have any allergies. I don't know yet. I think I'm still figuring that out.
You're living
trying
life
all
dangerously.
girls.
I see.
Living life on the edge.
In like 3 decades.
You know, like when you go to like the doctors and you have to like write out like if you're allergic to something or whatever. It's like, do you have any allergies? I'm like, I don't think so. I'm just like always like, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You should put not yet.
Not yet. One thing I do know is like I think I'm like most Asians like allergic to like alcohol because it just makes me sometimes I get like super red.
That's
like
an enzyme thing.
yeah.
Like I've looked it up, and it's like I guess there's certain like more. Not every Asian culture or
Not, but it's not like
ethnicity,
yeah.
but, like there's a lot. Like it's specifically Asian that there's like you like you
know.
can't digest the alcohol correctly, so that's why like the whole redness comes out.
Yeah, and I always thought it was like maybe like certain races
So what if I
Asian, but not like I have friends that are like Vietnamese too, and they don't get red. Like
Yeah, I don't
do.
get red.
Also depends on like which alcohol I'm drinking too, and like how much or how little like too. Like sometimes it'll hit me different.
What alcohol is the one that like makes you flush?
I feel like tequila does because it makes me hot. Sometimes when I start to sweat and get hot,
Makes
I
you
can
hot?
feel like it makes me
Yeah,
start
makes
to
you
get red
flat,
right here. The worst is like when it gets like my neck gets like really like red right here
Oh.
too. That's when I'm like, okay, I probably need to go to sleep.
Dude, my
But-
whole body gets red.
Yeah.
Does the Pepto-Bismol help if you do it before? Because it's like a neutral.
Oh yeah, I've only taken not Pepto Bismol, but like isn't there like another pill that like people
Tums?
take?
Yeah, there's like Tums,
Pepsid, yeah, that worked. But I don't take it as often because like I'm okay with like being red. It's just how it makes me feel that like I either need to go to sleep or I need to drink more water.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I heard like taking a lot of Pepsid like a lot too is not good for you. But also drinking alcohol is not good for you either.
Right,
So whatever.
right. That's a drug too.
Yeah.
I just learned to embrace my redness.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I think like also like if you keep drinking more, maybe your body will just get used to it and like stop
Yeah.
being red.
Like tolerating it little by little.
So,
oh.
we should take another shot.
What?
Take another shot. Shot A.
Okay.
I think I'm good for right now. I'll take a shot lead. So, Callinah,
Yes. Oh, yes.
how did you get your name?
So it's actually like I still wanted my artist name to be like a part of my actual name. So it's the beginning of my last name and the end of my first name.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a flip.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really like your name.
Thank you.
I think it suits R&B like very well.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. It took me a while to find that one, but I was like, I think this one works.
Mhm.
It's just crazy because I made that name like probably like 15 years ago.
Oh, damn.
And I like didn't know like what it was gonna be at the time. Like I didn't know if it was like gonna be like an artist thing at the time, but I was like, I want like a cool Instagram handle or like, you know, something that would like be like an artistic.
Well, how'd you think of that name though? Like it was just a random day?
I mean I was just like brainstorming, and then I was like, what if I like make it part of my name, like my full legal name?
Okay.
So then I like, instead of, because my first name's Hannah, my last name's Colin Poussin, so it's like the reverse.
Pretty dope name, actually. Wait, so is it your legal name now? Like,
What's that?
Is it really your legal name?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, I wanted it to be part of my legal name.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
but you never
Not like
thought-
officially.
You never thought of like actually legally changing it.
That's a great question. Not at this moment in time, but yeah, I like the name. I like that.
It's a good name.
Thank you.
How did you get into R&B?
I mean, I think I've always like loved R&B. Like I loved like 90s R&B and like Brandy, Monica, you know, like that kind of like generation. And then like hip hop was a big influence, you know, like Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey. I like loved Mariah Carey. I'd always like listen to her songs over and over again and try to like do her like her frills and like all that stuff.
It's hard.
So, I mean, she has a really high range, but like, you know, I would always like sing to those kinds of songs. A lot of pop songs growing up and stuff. I'm sure you guys like listen to NSYNC or Britney or, you know, like the boy band, girl band era too. Was like a really heavy influence in my singing. But I mean, I think like church too, like when I was like growing up, I did like, you know, a lot of like choir stuff.
Is that how you started in choir? Because you mentioned you sang since you were like 7 years old.
Yes. So my dad I come from a musical family. So like my dad's side, they're all like musically inclined. Like my dad was like in a quartet. So he sang like playing guitar, like serenading the women. And then
Is that how you met your mom?
That's a good question. I'm not sure if he met her like that, but I'm sure he sang to her and she was like, but then, and then like my whole dad's side, like they play instruments and like we would like always like jam during, you know, like holidays and stuff. Like, one would be on the piano, one would be on the sax, one would be on the drums. We'd kind of like go off of that. So I feel like soul and like, you know, that has always been like a part of my life. Yeah.
I've noticed like a lot of artists, they kind of started off when they're young, like in the choir, or they kind of have experience. Like, is this just like an opportunity for people at that age to like kind of, you know, like sing with like other people, or does it give you like a range or an experience where you learn to like harmonize?
That's interesting because my dad and I, like, we would have competitions in the car. So, like, we would, like, you know, play the radio or whatever, and he'd be like, I get the high part and you get the low part. And then he would, like, call me out if I was, off.
Oh, my God. I want to sing with your dad. Because, like, I'm always in competition with myself in the car.
And you're like, no, you get that part. I get this part.
Sometimes I, like, crack and I'm like, that was not it. Like, start over. Rewind.
Right. From the top. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of how I learned. Because, like, there are people who can, I think, like, I never learned it, like, where you play by ear, like, on an instrument. But I learned how to, like, sing and harmonize through like listening.
Wow.
So there's like different types of learners, like where you like learn piano like with sheet music or like, you know, chords or whatever. And I learned singing like through just being in the car. So I think that's like definitely been like a part of my childhood is
like the radio.
Yeah, the radio.
Exactly.
The radio, yeah, for sure. And like listening to like a lot of oldies and like doo-wop stuff and like a lot of like a lot of groups or bands who would like sing, and then like, you know, that's how we would like break down like the high and low parts. Yeah.
Can you like harmonize just by ear?
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
So I think that like played a huge role is like by having those like competitions with my dad. You know, like, you know, and then I would like sometimes be off and he's like, you should do the other part, or, you know, like he would like critique me like any Asian parent. It's like, you're not doing it right. So yeah.
Do you like Adele?
I do like Adele. Yes, I do. Do you like Adele?
You wouldn't know, but that's his favorite artist.
Like, who is that?
Yeah.
Why are you being so shy?
Be proud, Drew.
That was cool.
Be proud.
That was cool. I'm loud and proud, bro. I'm holding back right now. But
What's your favorite song from Adele?
Yeah.
huh?
You know.
Do you already know, dude?
Which one? Hello?
Someone like you.
Oh, Someone Like You.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'll wait until I get real drunk, then I'll start singing.
Hopefully, we won't get to that point.
Not today.
I was listening to a few of your songs, and like one of my favorite ones is "Give Me."
Oh, thanks.
Do you have any backstory on that? Of like how you created it? Did you write the lyrics, or
I did write the lyrics. So like so far I've written all my lyrics I feel like being an independent artist like just has given me so much like flexibility and range to like just write whatever the fuck I want. But Give Me was, I feel like I've kind of developed like a skill. I used to like write songs in notepads and things like that, and then try to like compose to it like on the piano and stuff. And then as I started working like with more producers and stuff, they would just like kind of pitch beats, and then I would like kind of just freestyle honestly the melody, and then just
kind of see what
sing
works?
like just whatever is coming out of my mouth, like whatever I'm feeling at that moment, like very present with it. And that song, I think, like a lot of my songs, I feel like I write them in like 15, 20 minutes. Like when it's like the right like match, you know,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I really like this. And then I'll just start singing and then like adding words. And then like Give Me was kind of like one of those where it was like I was imagining myself where it was like, just show me what you got kind of like lyrics,
Yeah.
you know? So that's kind of how that song came about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned like in one of like your like YouTube videos that you like sad songs or sad lyrics. Is that like more your forte and like how you release your feelings and you basically?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a sad girl. I'm like a Cancer.
Sad girl summer.
Yeah, sad girl summer always. But yeah, I feel like I used to write like way more sad songs, like depressed. And that's kind of like also how it came about, like was during the pandemic.
Right.
Because I was literally sad. And it was just like an outlet of like, you know, I wrote songs like, I don't want to be with you. Like you're not doing that. Yeah, tell them.
Wait, may I ask why you were sad?
Why I was sad? I feel like a lot of my writing is like around relationships and like the things that like I might not necessarily have the guts to say to that person.
Kind of like Adele.
Kind of like Adele, maybe, yeah. Like all her songs, like were about like her breakups,
Like,
basically,
I feel
right?
like you have a connection going on right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just kind of like from experience, you know. Not all of the songs are like literally what I'm going through. It might have been like something in the past that I'm like bringing up now, or I imagine myself to be in like those situations, but. I mean, everyone I feel like has been heartbroken or like sad about like love.
It's like relatable.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of like what I like to write about is relationships and, you know, just like the feelings that you're going through like every step of the way.
Yeah.
Do you have any new singles coming out or a new song?
I do. I'm actually going to start promoting this song called What You Want to Do With Me.
Damn, girl.
It's like, what do you want to do to me?
You kind of switching on to sad girl summer to
you know,
bad girl summer.
Bad girl summer. Yeah, it's crazy because like I love to perform a lot of unreleased music, like when I have my performances and stuff, and it's like really cool to like get like firsthand experience of how the crowd reacts to those songs. And I feel like a lot of people love like the dancey, like it's kind of interesting, like the dance songs and like the more sassy songs, because I love to like incorporate like choreography in my songs and stuff and performances, because I was a dancer. And yeah, so What You Want to Do With Me is just kind of like a little flirty song.
Oh, I thought you were about to ask me that. I'm like, wait, what?
Okay.
Cut.
But yeah, it's a fun one that I think a lot of people have enjoyed so far. Like I've kind of tested it out like in the crowd and stuff, and like people seem to respond well to that one. It has like a little bit of more like a Latin vibe to it. So it's,
a little spicier.
Can you give us a
spicy.
sample?
I do have it on my phone.
Oh, you do?
I do. Can we bring it?
Is it okay?
I think so.
Just like a snippet, right? Like a tiny bit.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I have like a lot of songs I've been like meaning to release, you know, but being independent is like a little bit of a, like you have to do a lot of things like, you know, by yourself because you don't have necessarily like the
team,
the staff to like fulfill that. But it's also like really nice to like learn all those things because it's, you know, it's good to know. It's good to know like what you're doing.
Do you have a release date for this song yet?
That's a great question. Well, I can say that like starting next month, which is like next Sunday, we're going to be like releasing a lot more promo for the song. And then, I think I want to release it like by the end of next month.
What platform would you be on?
So I'm, you know, I do want to like try a new thing where it's kind of like a donation based kind of thing. So like whatever you feel is it worth, then you can contribute to it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it will eventually be on, you know, all the platforms, but I do want to like provide like some exclusive like merch for the people who want to donate and things like that. So, you know, you get like firsthand experience and like things that like are more personal, like have more of a personal touch, like with, you know, my signature, like whatever, like a little note, you know, more personalized.
Gotcha.
But here, okay, so let me play you this song.
Ooh.
And that's it. Oh, this is the ending, I guess. Hey, okay, so that's it. It's a little dancey. Okay. That's the ending of it, but
I really like that.
Perfect for weekend vibes or weekday vibes.
yes, weekday or weekend.
Anytime,
anywhere.
Just kidding.
Yeah, her single will be releasing at the end of next month.
Yes.
Next Sunday.
Please check it out.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Okay, so we're gonna do a segment of this or that where we ask you, what's your preference or what are your favorite R&B artists?
Okay,
So ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2. Yes, Drew.
Oh, you already have the questions already? Or?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay,
It's
so
just,
I can't,
it's just like 2 options.
So I can't
Okay,
ask questions. Okay.
You can answer. We'll have you after she answers.
Gotcha.
Okay, ready? Brandy or Monica?
Lovely.
Ooh, I love Brandy.
Brandy.
I feel like I love them both, but I think Brandy, she just has a lot of catalog that like I identify with. So I would say Brandy.
Yeah, I remember Brandy more than I did Monica.
Yeah.
Monica had a couple like singles.
She did.
But I think Brandy was more famous at the time, and she was also acting too.
Oh yeah, I remember Cinderella.
Yes, the Cinderella.
Yes, you know they had like a reunion, like where they're like the parents. Now.
They still look pretty good.
They look great.
Yeah,
and the Filipino guy killing it.
It's the genes. I'm telling you.
It's the genes. It's the Asian genes.
What about you, Drew? Brandy or Monica?
Huh? I honestly don't
He's
know.
like, who's that?
All right, moving on to the next one: TLC or SWV.
Oh my god, I love Weak by SWV, but
Classic.
TLC, I mean, they had the dancing, they had the outfits, they had the music videos. I love TLC.
Was SWV before TLC or it was kind of during this
I think
time?
they're a little older.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I went to like a concert one time and I was like, oh, there's like a bunch of aunties and uncles at this one.
Angelina was probably there. Just kidding.
Oh snap. Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah versus Tamia.
Oh my god, really? Aaliyah or Tamia? Ugh. Okay, I just have to say, like, Tamia, I feel like is one of the most like underrated artists because she could sing. I feel like she had the look. She was like sexy, a little more mature. But Aaliyah, she was like, I feel like R&B's sweetheart.
Yeah.
And I would say Aaliyah. Yeah.
Boys to Men or Jodeci?
Boys to Men.
Boys to Men.
Yeah, Boys to Men. And I saw them live for the first time at Lovers and Friends. Did you guys go to the one 2 years ago?
The one in Vegas? Wait,
Yeah.
Lovers and Friend. No, I did not go. Ticket prices were insane.
I heard of that, but
It
I
was
think
so good. It was like all the artists, like Usher, Chris Brown.
The lineup is crazy.
It was insane. But the one this past year, I mean, I didn't go, but I heard that one was canceled because of wins or something like that. Yeah.
Oh man, there was so much hype for that line. That line was crazy.
I know.
Because they had like Backstreet Boys too.
Yes.
112 versus Blackstreet.
We gotta go with 112 because Peaches and Cream.
Ooh. Classic.
I actually like did a song like we did when I was a dancer. We did like a Bad Boy set, even though like Bad Boy is kind of like a little different now when we talk about it. And it was like Danity Kane, 112, and it was a good one. But it's just like more closer to my heart. I think. Yeah.
Then we got Escape versus En Vogue.
En Vogue is the one. Hold On, right? I think. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of any of these, but
Oh no.
I'm not an R&B one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm learning.
You're learning.
It's more.
There's a lot.
I chime in where the haven't you people ever heard of?
I was in the goddamn
hey.
No.
It's called phase in high school.
Emo Drew, like
It's called
MySpace.
phase in high school.
We gotta get
He
his
got
right.
plugs, y'all.
I didn't have the hair hanging right here. All right. Okay.
Back with the plug.
I can just imagine Drew with like the emo like
No, sometimes
skateboarder
I forget
haircut.
that.
He has like a swoop.
Wait, Drew, do you
like a
st-
swoop hairstyle.
Drew
or
still has
something.
long hair, right?
Huh?
The cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
No, but it's not for the emo vibes. All right.
Okay.
I just forgot to
It
put
was
on
like
gel.
emo, like alternative punk rock. Like that's like his.
All emo.
Dang, you gotta call me out like that. Damn, dude.
I already
It's like,
knew
hey
you
there,
were
Delilah.
Damn.
home right there.
Damn, Delilah. I do have that song.
Well, that ends with that segment, and I wanted to play like a couple songs that are. You remember back in the day when we had like the Nokia phone of like when we used to like have our
Ringtones.
like 8-bit type of ringtone.
Yes.
I kind of found a couple like on the YouTube.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick a random area in the song, and then I'm gonna play for like 5 seconds and like see if you can
guess
guess
the
it.
artist or the name. Okay, fuck. I'm not good with this, but we'll try.
So there might be ads.
That's funny.
Can't afford the free or the
The
ads,
premium. The premium.
YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna just pick. All right. I'm gonna play it for. I'm gonna stop at like 7 seconds.
Sounds like Mario.
What is that?
Dude, that sounded like a video game.
Wait.
I'll let you. I'll play some more if you can guess.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go in the beginning because I think that's more recognizable. Ready?
Okay. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls by TLC. Hey.
Bingo!
I was like thrown off because it was like so like synthy. I was like, what is this?
How did you get that?
Like a calculator.
and then so I'll play another one. I think you would know this one.
Okay.
This is one of your favorite artists.
Oh, it's been a long time. Aaliyah, Try Again?
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounds so.
Hey.
All right, and then this last one, it's a Sega Genesis remix.
Okay, Sega. I'm ready.
Hold on. Sorry.
Remakes.
Is this Usher? Confessions? Oh wait, Let It Burn.
Yes.
Hey.
Wow.
Well, I didn't even hear the whole song.
Hey.
And And it shows like a game of like you're playing.
Let me see.
You're just like. Well, yay!
Yay! I passed.
That was good. That was great.
Yeah, she got all
I
of
didn't
them
get the last
correct.
one, but- Are you familiar with fish sauce?
I only know that one like with the squid on it, and it's like the one over there.
Okay.
A with the A.
Whoa, that's
I know that one. No, that's the one I have at home.
Okay, so we're gonna get some backstory. We're gonna have Callinah take a fish sauce test to see how her palate is. Does she see if she's elevated or if she's?
If I'm ghetto.
It already sounds like. We have a variety of 3 different types of fish sauce. One's really expensive. They call it the cognac, the fish sauce, and the other one's pretty cheap.
Who called?
I read about it on your thing that you sent me.
Oh, that was me. Okay.
Anyways, you being Filipino, I'm sure you're like really familiar with fish sauce growing up.
But I feel like we only stuck to like one brand. So I've never heard of this cognac expensive thing, apparently.
Well,
So
we're here to broaden your.
broaden my palate.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's do it.
All right.
All
And
right.
just say, so they're gonna guess like what's the
Excuse me.
lower cost, mid cost, and high.
Wait, you already poured mine?
Yes.
Yeah, those are ours.
Okay.
So we're going. We're
No.
gonna.
I meant the bottle. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So just,
Okay. So we're gonna have you guys taste all the 3 options and kind of name what is the cheapest one, the mid fish sauce, and the most expensive one.
Hold on. First of all, how come you guys aren't doing it?
Because we're here to.
They're the
react
judges.
to you.
I want to be a judge.
This is
Too
your
bad
idea,
you're
sir.
already in
This
it.
is your idea.
That was
sir.
my idea. Okay, that's good.
Okay. Ready?
All right.
You guys
So
ready?
are we trying it at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys pick which one you guys want to try first.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the same order, so you can just
All
pick
right.
one.
I'll just go left
They're
to
like
right.
hot sauces and stuff.
Left to right.
And I might need lemon because
Let me get some.
These are Lemon by Luz, by the way. known as
Lululemons.
Okay, which one?
so
We
remember
got that
going
one?
back to the mic to talk, right?
Well, it doesn't. I guess. I guess it doesn't matter which one we choose, right? Because we have to guess which one's
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just
which one's the ghetto one and which.
Order together.
Oh, okay. So
together,
okay.
but like doesn't matter which one.
Okay, let's do
So
left.
you pick first. Smell it first. Smell it.
I whiff it around, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oof.
Yeah. I'm nervous.
I'm not nervous. Or am I? Oh, yeah. That's something. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I ever taste fish sauce.
Like raw dogging it. Raw dogging fish
Yeah,
sauce.
I've never tasted fish sauce
Oh, that was something.
like this.
Was it dank? Fire?
Okay.
What is
okay.
it?
Okay. That was giving me like notes of like pungent.
Rancid. You know,
A
feeling?
little rancid. Yeah. Yeah. We're using our adjectives today.
Oh, walk through an alleyway really quick. Oh, you're ready for the next?
We're doing. Well, are we doing story time or? Okay. All right. sandwich effect.
Wait, you need to talk into the mic, Drew.
I gotta clear my palate. So I was drooling real quick.
So cheers again.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know what? I thought the last
Every
one was
time I
bad.
suck on this, I suck out a seed.
Sorry, I did not de-seed the lemons.
No, you're fine.
Wait,
you're fine.
do you taste?
It's okay, Lulu.
Do you taste different? I tasted different.
It tasted different.
I thought the last one was bad, but this one.
Yeah, I felt like the last one was way more strong, like overly like fishy. The second one
This
was
is
a
like
little
mid-fishy.
light, and I'm like trying to think of like if the cognac of fish sauce.
There's definitely no.
I'm like wondering if it tastes more aged. You know, I'm like trying to think, like the thought process of what's more expensive. Because like,
Hint:
okay,
the
Any more
the cognac one is aged 1 year.
okay, okay,
Like,
all right.
Try to get every angle, bro.
You're like cleaning your tongue.
I don't see you guys trying it. You feel me? Like,
We will try it.
Yeah.
man.
Okay, so I'm like thinking, okay, that one was really strong, the first one. The second one was like a little less.
Really? I thought the second one was more. I don't even know how to explain
Maybe
it.
it's like adding more to like your last fish sauce experience. So it's like
Maybe
You wanna try some?
like the fishier, the better. I don't know. Okay, the third one.
No, that's not it. There
Okay,
you go. Cheers.
cheers. Oh,
How's it?
I got
Oh
another
god,
seed.
their expression.
The answer.
Oh my god, that was the fishiest of them all.
That's usually not the line you want to hear. But,
I'm like, the fishier the better, or
oh man,
shit. Okay,
all right. So
I need a beer.
I need something. I think the last one, the most recent one we just took, was the weakest.
Bring the mic closer to you, Andrew.
do this.
You gotta call me on my first name. Damn, bro.
Okay, say that again.
Say what?
Say that the what was the weakest?
Oh, I think the most recent one was I won't say the weakest, but like the less pungent.
What's the last
Okay.
one?
So if something is aged, it means that it's normally like oakier, or like, I mean, I'm thinking of like alcohol, right? Like,
Oh no, I didn't hear it. I didn't taste no oak from that.
no, I mean like, I mean, I would
taste
think
the alleyway of
like
New York from
anything aged. It's like all
I
I,
can say
tasted
something
was
else, but I don't
fish.
think I should say it. But
Let me think. Okay, I think like as far as like strongest, pungiest, it was the last one. Then it was the first one, and then it was the middle. As far as like
okay.
how strong it was,
You
but
could-
like fishy.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot the first one already, but
It happens.
But I feel like the first one was way smoother than the third.
Ooh,
so cognac.
so cognac.
I feel like cognac was number one.
It's like fish being grown in a grapevine. Parlez-vous français?
And so number one, cognac.
Number two.
Number three, and then number two. So 1,
Okay.
3, 2 for me.
Okay.
Cognac to ghetto.
All right, Drew.
I think it was 2, 1, 3. From greatest to lowest, right? Obviously.
The aged one at the top.
It was 2, 1, 3 for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
So-
dun, da, da, da.
Like my area code 213. You feel me?
So the first one
Sorry.
that they tried was
Ooh.
the cognac.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Second one,
Oh.
Your palate
So I was
dude.
good. I was good.
I don't see you tasting it, first of all. What the hell?
yeah, and then the third one was
What's that?
Dang, I got that shit on lock.
Damn.
I got taste.
Yeah,
I got
your-
taste.
your palate is
Had
greater
a
than
trophy.
Drew's.
Would give you-
I'm not
you'd-
experienced enough.
So this one, this is supposed to be like the premium brand.
Oh.
So that's supposed to be the 1 year age fish sauce that all the Michelin star chefs use.
Really?
Do you want to
okay.
hold it? I'm just kidding.
Can I see it though? It's
Yeah.
nice. It's a nice bottle.
You want it? Would you like to take it home?
You guys should
don't
keep
have
it for your podcast. You should do this like as a regular thing, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, like have people
They should
guess.
definitely do. I'm-
Yeah.
We
The
been
guest
done with
guesses, huh?
it. We done it.
Yeah, okay,
It's their
okay.
turn, you know?
You don't want
It
to do
looks
it part two
fancy.
and then
Oh,
Like, if you look at
no.
the label, like on the side, there's all these like awards.
Oh wow. Yeah, so this is son?
Sun?
Sun.
Son.
How do you say in Viet? I don't know. But yeah.
Sun? No.
You want to hold it?
Okay, so the next one is the Squid brand, which is like the cheapest, I think, because it's like $4.99. $4.99.
See, this is the brand that I'm used to.
This was the second one, right?
Yeah,
And
this is
did you
the
say
second
that it?
Wait, hold on. Let's play.
No, that was the third.
Let's play.
Or
Like,
no, that was the second one.
guessing the price.
Oh,
Oh well, too late.
I already said
That was
it.
$4.99. This one's probably like what, 16?
Damn,
Pretty
Oh, okay.
you're pretty good at this.
That was probably like $10, $12. No, $9.99.
forgot. Yeah, I think it was like close to like 8 or 9. But this is actually like a Korean brand, which I've never had. before.
Ah.
Use
So
that to make kimchi.
Oh.
So what is San Lance fish sauce? Like sand.
Sand lance is the fish. Yeah. There's also like anchovy and I don't know if there's mackerel. There might be mackerel.
All right. Well, great. Thank you for trying.
Thank you for having me.
challenge. It's been great having you here.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Of course. It was so nice to meet all of you.
Absolutely.
For the first, we just met today. So this has been great. Thank you.
Oh, final question before you go. Do you have any advice for aspiring R&B singers?
Ooh, any advice? I mean, I think like okay, how do I word this? Nothing great ever is easy, right?
Mhm.
Like, I think it's just about like putting in the work and being focused and like having the heart to like continue every single day, even when you don't have the time or the energy, you know?
Mhm.
And as long as you love what you're doing, I think everything comes into play always. And just allowing you just let it go too, because you can't ever control anything in life, and you can only control the way you react to things. So just keep on going, keep on doing what you love, and have fun. I think is the most important thing. So
That's great
Yeah.
advice.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.